literally gonna be cosplaying as a shower accessory whilst wearing this. What is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. As you guys can tell by today's video title, today we are going to be trying out some very weird dresses from Asos. It's been a hot minute since I've done a weird kind of clothing haul on this channel, so I thought I would do another one. If you guys are new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy, welcome to my channel. If you guys want to stick around, be sure to subscribe down below. But if you want to see me try out some of these very weird looking dress designs from Asos, then without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here I have my bag of goods. There are some very strange looking dresses in here. I just want to pre-warn you guys. Honestly, when I saw these on Asos, I just thought to myself, who is actually buying these? And then clearly I answered myself because of course it's me. I'm obviously gonna buy them. Okay, so this very first dress honestly had me wheezing when I saw this, especially when I saw the price. It is this dress right here, and I want you guys to guess how much this loofah looking dress might cost. Comment down below right now. Let me know your guess. 3, 2, 1. This cost £100. Are you actually kidding? I have it right here, and I know it's supposed to be like textured and flowers and that kind of thing, but personally, I just can't stop thinking of like a shower loofah when I look at it. I am literally gonna be cosplaying as a shower accessory whilst wearing this. It is just so crazy looking. I am very, very enticed by it. I mean, it does look very interesting. The texture and the ruffles do look really cool, but I just feel like the actual shape of the dress is being kind of lost by all this texture. I mean, it does have like a really nice corseted sort of segment right here, but the ruffles just kind of hide it. I mean, I love the color and I really like the fabric this is made out of. It doesn't feel like itchy or scratchy, so that's a plus. But I have no idea how this is gonna look on me, so let's try it on. We have nothing to lose. All right, guys, so here is the dress all on, and I have to say, now that I have it on, I don't know if it's quite as bad as I sort of built it up in my head. I do think it fits okay, like in terms of like, if I shut my eyes and I don't look in the mirror, it feels okay on my body. But the second I look in the mirror, I just don't like the way that it looks on my body. It makes me look a lot wider, especially this part here. I feel like it just comes up too high up so that it almost covers up this really nice sort of corseted area. I don't absolutely hate it, but I do still think it's giving shower loofah. Instead of having that really nice hourglass sort of shape that it naturally has, like this dress actually has that, it's getting kind of like covered up by all these ruffles. I feel like if some of these like side ruffles here were gone and like taken away or maybe flattened out, it would have looked a lot better. I like the ruffles at the top here. I do think it gives a nice neckline kind of effect, but these ones here are just a little bit unnecessary just because I visually think it makes it look very straight. Like there's no definition in the waist whatsoever. So on the weirdness scale, I'm probably gonna give this like a 9. All right, now the next dress we have is this one here, and this cost £45, which actually isn't that bad considering the design is definitely very interesting. I decided to put this dress in this video just because the second I saw it, I thought, wow, that is definitely very weird. I've never seen a dress like this before. This is how it comes. It's kind of confusing. I mean, okay, this is very long. Whoa, look at this. Texture and color-wise, this is like, I don't know, this is reminding me of like a sandy desert. It's giving Dune, if Dune was that girl. Anyways, so this is the dress. It's kind of giving like fisherman net vibes, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of cool though, I like it because it's not actually see-through. Most of the time when you have like netted dresses or netted clothing, they're always see-through, but this one actually has an underlining, which is great. It then has this like ruched kind of, is this the back or the front? I have no idea. This part of the fabric is actually attached and it kind of drapes. And then you have this long thing, which is basically attached to the hip, which I'm guessing you then kind of like fold up and over the shoulder. Let me just inspect the picture one more time. Yes, right. So you kind of use this part here as like a shawl. You can wrap it around your neck and drape it around the back. It looks really cool actually. For size reference, I got this in a UK 6 and I think it will be the perfect size. So let's go pop it on and see how it looks. All right guys, so originally this is how the dress is looking without this thing being like draped over. I think that this actually has a lot of different opportunities here. First up, the base of the dress is looking very nice. It fits great. It's very bodycon, which is what I like. But then we do have this very long drapey thing, which you could style in so many different ways. I mean, let's just have a play. I've like not actually done anything with this yet, but I'm just like, I don't know, trying to figure out how we could actually wear this. I mean, what if we draped it like this to give it like a two-tone effect? And then maybe did that. Okay, that is looking pretty good. You can maybe then even like wrap this around your arm or something. I think this styling looks quite cool actually. Let's try a different way. What if instead of draping it at the front, we... Ooh, what could I do with this? Ooh, hang on a minute. Ooh, I'm liking this. Hang on. So you kind of like have a little peek of this part here. You keep this hidden. And then you wrap this around. Hang on a minute, this is kind of cute. I like this little wrap effect. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is everything. And of course you can just wear it as it's kind of intended, and that's literally just to like drape it over the front and have it sort of draping around the back loosely. I have to say personally, I love how versatile this dress is. I would never ever think to like actually buy this for myself unless it was for this video. So even though I said this was quite a weird design, I'm low-key loving it now. Moving on to the next dress, we're now gonna be trying out this monstrosity, which I mean, I have no words. I have no idea who would actually wear this. It looks like two dresses have been stitched together, and honestly, I don't know what in the Bridgerton is happening there. The reason why I say what in the Bridgerton is because of like the extravaganza, you know what I mean? Like there's just a lot going on. Okay, here is the dress. Oh, and how much was this? This was £76. That is quite spenny. This is the top of the dress. It's got cute little bows. It then comes down and a whole new fabric is attached underneath as this like skirt layer. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a very strange concept and design. It's got like this peplum thing going on. I don't know. I like the fabric though. Like this fabric is stunning. It's like a cherry blossom metallic kind of fabric. I love it. I just don't love it on this piece of clothing. I just think it looks very weird. It has got a zipper in the back to allow you to get into it, but yeah, I don't know. I guess without further ado, let's try this one on and see how it looks. All right, so here is the next very mismatched kind of number. I still don't know how to feel about this. I'm gonna say that I'm swaying towards disliking this dress, which is kind of what I expected anyway. I don't know, I just don't really like the way it cuts off like that. Maybe I'm just boring, but I just don't think it looks good. I have to say, I do like the top part, and if the top part continued, like if it was the same fabric, I might have liked it. Because shape-wise, it's not actually that bad of a dress. I like the volume on it and everything. I just don't really like the mismatched fabrics. I see what they were trying to do. I don't think it really worked out, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and on the scale of weirdness, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. I just don't think it works, and I think it's very strange. Now moving on, we have another very textured and kind of like 3D sort of dress. It is this here. I mean, again, it's very, very out there. To me, personally, I feel like it's quite a strange design. And the thing is, this dress was the most expensive out of any of them in this video. It was £150. This better be good for £150. I'm not kidding. Oh, okay. So as I pulled it out, it literally had a bead come off of the dress. So I don't have high hopes, but I have to say, looking at it now, it does look very, very pretty. So it's kind of like an off the shoulder little moment, or you can wear it on the shoulder as well. It has these super detailed, stunning sleeves, which are kind of like puffed at the top, and then they sort of go a bit thinner towards the bottom. The whole dress is completely embellished in these cute little yellow flowers and pearls over this like sort of lacy kind of fabric. It does have an chandelier again, so it's not see-through, but this is what it looks like from the front, and this is what it looks like from the back. It actually has a lot of volume all on its own. I really like the shape of this. It looked very strange to me on the model, but now that I have it here, it's actually not that bad. I think it's quite pretty actually. So the dress does actually have built-in cups inside it, so you don't have to wear a bra with it or anything. I have to say, this could be a really nice dress. I mean, let's try it on and see how it looks. All right, so here we have the next dress, and this is definitely a very extravagant looking dress. I mean, the amount of detail and like effort that has clearly gone into this dress is crazy. I'm 100% sure the price point obviously comes from the fact that the pearls and the flowers would have been sewn on by hand. Also, I'm wearing this dress off the shoulders, but I do think it's actually supposed to be worn on the shoulders like this, which does then raise the sleeves up quite a bit. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know if I like the sleeve being like a quarter length. I do like the puffiness of the sleeves though, and the neckline is gorgeous. Let me know what you guys think of this one. I do still think it's quite weird, but now that I have it on, I do have a newfound appreciation for this one, so I'm gonna give this like a 7 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. All right, now moving on to the next dress, we're now gonna be trying out this one, which personally, as weird as I think it is, I actually really like the design. It's definitely very out there, but I really liked it. It was £75, which is quite a bit, but considering it's a maxi dress and the design kind of like aspect of it is really cool, I feel like it is worth it. I have it right here. Again, it's not really the color I would normally wear, but I just saw the design on the model and I kind of fell in love. Also, the fabric this is made out of is so nice. It's kind of like a suede sort of fabric. If you guys can see that, it's really nice and soft. So the dress is basically like this. It has like an off the shoulder little moment. It's very textured, very drapey. I love the way this looks. The dress is then attached to the skirt, which is actually attached by a thin bit of fabric at the back of the dress. So from the front, it kind of looks like a cord, but from the back, it is a dress. So the top is then attached to this skirt, which is equally as textured and drapey. I love this. The skirt then fans out towards the bottom, so it kind of like goes in and then back out, and it does have a really cool big slit. I just love the way that this looked on the model. It just looked so extravagant and so bougie. So let's pop it on and see how it fits me. All right, guys, so here is the dress and what it looks like on. I know from the front it literally looks like a cord, but I promise it is a dress. It is connected in the back. I honestly feel like this little number is a work of art. I love the way that it's ruched, all the draping sort of effect on the neckline. It's honestly to die for. If they had this in other colors, I would totally get it. The fabric quality is so nice as well. It's very comfortable and very soft on the body. I honestly feel like a Greek goddess or something in this dress. It's kind of giving that vibe. As you can see, it is so nicely fitted everywhere. Like the top is really comfortable, even though it's off the shoulder. It does look like the shoulder is like really falling down, but actually it feels perfectly fine on. The skirt is just to die for. I love the slit. I love the fold over effect. It's not too revealing. And the dress does actually go quite long, as you can see. So yeah, it's a really nice one. I think this would be great for like a summer holiday. I must say, I do still think it's kind of weird, but I do really love it. So I'm gonna give this probably like a 6 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. And now the very last dress we're gonna be trying out is this one here. It is very extra in terms of the color, but also in terms of the style. This dress was £95, and as you can see, it's got like an asymmetrical kind of vibe with the super like drapey kind of one sleeve. It almost looks like a cape for just one arm, which I think is pretty extra. So I have it right here. I am so excited to see how this will look on me, because I tend to think that green doesn't really suit me as a color. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I definitely should do one of those like color analysis thingies. I've been wanting to do one for literally ages, but I just can't find anybody that does them in my area. If you have any suggestions on how I can find like a color analysis person, then let me know in the comments. Anyways, this is the dress, and I don't really know what kind of occasion I could wear something like this to. It is definitely very like smart. I feel like this sleeve is giving like blazer vibes. Do you know what I mean? I must say, I don't really love the neckline, but the sleeve is very interesting. So the dress is basically just like that. It has a little bit of texture, a little bit of like fold over kind of effect right here. It's not too long. The dress is pretty short, but yeah, I just thought this was a really interesting and strange dress. This is from a brand called Lavish Alice. So let's go pop this one on and see how it looks. All right, guys, so here is the very last dress. I mean, this one is definitely something else. I mean, look at this sleeve. This sleeve is so cool. I actually really like it. It definitely adds a little bit of like sass to this outfit. I mean, imagine this dress without it. It just wouldn't have been the same. Do you know what I mean? As for the rest of the dress, it does fit really nicely. I like the ruching on the front. The neckline's all right. It's not my favorite, like I said, but it works with this dress. Again, it's not really the color I would normally go for, and I do think it's kind of weird because obviously it has the one sleeve on one side and not the other. It's definitely not a dress that I would normally gravitate towards, especially like on my own accord. So I must say this is still considered quite weird on my standard. I'm gonna give this probably like an 8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. All right, guys, so that was everything for today's video of me trying out these pretty strange and pretty wacky dresses from Asos. Let me know in the comments which one of these dresses did you think was the weirdest one. I feel like the weirdest for me was probably the pink one with all the little bows. I just didn't really get on with the design. It definitely had like a bit of a mismatched kind of feel to it. I've been pretty impressed by some of the other ones, which I didn't think I would like, but actually ended up liking quite a lot. So if you take away anything from this video, it's don't judge a book by its cover. You might think you're not gonna like something until you try it on, so definitely try and come out of your box every now and again and try new clothes, because who knows, you might end up liking them just like I did in this video. Before I go, I just wanted to say, if you guys haven't seen my previous video where I actually transformed myself into a character from Bridgerton, definitely check it out. I had so much fun filming that video. I also did like a little cinematic intro in the style of Lady Whistledown, so if you guys haven't seen it, please go check it out. But anyways, that is all from me. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video as always, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Mwah.